3, 2, 1.
Beyonce.
So I have to start with Rod. I'm assuming once you did your Mundy Flynn, you thought you did your bucket list Doctor Who appearance. How did you end up appearing back on our screens? Was this a surprise to you?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It was a surprise to me. That was exactly my thought. I just thought, okay, that's ticked off and I can't come back now because I've done it. I was very sad about it. And then months and months later, I got a phone call to say, yeah, they'd love to meet you to potentially come back. It was worded so vaguely. So I went in thinking it was an audition, and I was like hyping myself up, listening to music, was ready to like pitch myself. And then it just, and then Russell started telling me the whole story arc. And I was like, that's a lot of information to give someone that you're auditioning. And then it started dawning on me that he's sharing it with me because he's, saying you're on board. It's you. All you have to do is say yes. Which I did in the room immediately.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh
He was
my
like,
God.
go speak to your agents, go home, think about it. I was like, it's a yes.
That feels very anti-Belinda to be like, please, I don't want to be here. It's like, no, please, take me on.
Exactly. Anything you want, yes.
Doctor Who has had decades of, famous guest stars. You have a few, of course, obviously, with this season. Who would be some of your dream guest stars on an episode of Doctor Who?
3, 2, 1.
Beyonce.
Now, are you getting Michelle and Kelly alongside? Or
Yes!
Oh my
Are we
God.
allowed?
Are we allowed more than one? The whole
of
clan.
them.
Just saw Michelle Williams in Death Becomes Her. Incredible. She'd be an incredible member of the TARDIS.
All right, well, so it's clearly you have this in mind. What are you casting them as? Write the roles for them right now.
I want them to be the bad guys.
Yeah.
I want them to be some kind of from a goddess planet.
Uh-huh.
And I want it to be that the conclusion is that we don't actually defeat them. We're like, actually,
Yeah, you got
right.
it right.
you got it right. And
We love what you're doing, girls. Keep it going.
Yeah,
Keep
doing
doing what
it.
you're doing. We'll go.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there could be some sort of like drone, setting where it's like get in formation, and it's just you're then surrounded by all of these Destiny's.
You're quick.
That way.
Yes.
Come on. Get Russell on the phone.
And Destiny's Children could be an incredible name of an episode too.
This is amazing.
Incredible.
What episode do you wish you could do your own sort of time travel and put yourself in from a previous season?
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily a previous episode, but I loved the dinosaurs, both in the Time Hotel, but also with Millie, with Ruby Sunday, when,
Oh, yes!
I think that would just be really cool. Also very scary, but it would be cool.
That's a good one. I'd like to go meet Agatha Christie. That was a good one as well.
Yeah. Well, last thing I want to ask is that, to your point about this being a very different doctor-companion relationship, how do you feel like this season does sort of represent the past 20 years of Who, while also kind of being different at the same time?
I think what it represents is where is the same thing that I think the Doctor carries throughout. It's that he always comes from a place of, I feel, compassion. And curiosity, like you
yes.
said, and that's a common theme throughout. We get a different outfit every episode, and no.
Well,
What do you think?
no, I think exactly that. I
Yeah.
think the show evolves, like constantly evolves, and that's it regenerates and it grows. But you can look at the first episode of Doctor Who and then like the last episode of Doctor Who and be like, there's like a through line.
The good and evil, and
Which is like you're saying, it's this notion of like curiosity, adventure, compassion, and like learning, and all of that is. I'm just repeating what Varada